Welcome to the Grand River Studio Sessions, presented by LCC Radio, 89.7 FM, WLNZ Lansing, and LCC TV, The Link, on Comcast Cable, channels 15 in Lansing and 31 in Okemos. Developed by LCC students and community volunteers, the studio sessions provide conversation and insight into the music of local and Michigan musicians. Coming to you from Lansing Community College, this is the Grand River Studio Sessions on LCC TV and radio.
This is LCC Radio 89.7 and LCC TV Grand River Studio Sessions. Originally from New York City, she can now be found playing in and around Lansing and East Lansing and with the Lansing Unionized Vaudeville Spectacle. Please welcome Abbey Hoffman.
I woke up from a bad dream without an alarm, and that's how I suppose it'll go later on. I'll wake up on my own when my body says it's time. Even if I've slept, well, the whole world passed me by. The whole world passed me by. No need for you to throw water in my face. No thanks, I prefer to rise at my own pace. Don't you stand there banging pots and pans. You'll interrupt my beauty sleeping plans. Don't you interrupt my beauty sleeping plans. We've got these fears on fears of missing out, but I tell you something's lost when I'm out and about. You can't tell me it's a waste to stay in bed, but wasted I will lie here until the winter ends. I will lie here till winter ends. No need for you to throw water in my face. No thanks, I prefer to rise at my own pace. Don't you stand there banging pots and pans. You'll interrupt my beauty sleeping plans. Don't you interrupt my beauty sleeping plans. Beep, 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 there's nothing worse than an alarm. Beep, 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 out of the covers pokes my arm. I have to hit the snooze 12 times. I'll come back around when the noon bells start to chime. When the noon bells start to chime. No need for you to throw water in my face. No thanks, I prefer to rise at my own pace. Don't you stand there banging pots and pans. You'll interrupt my beauty sleeping plans. Don't you interrupt my beauty sleeping plans. That one's called Alarm, and it's off my new album, This Too Shall Pass. I'm going to play the title track off that album. This too shall pass, source of all hopes and fears, promised throughout the years. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. Source of all hopes and fears, promised throughout the years. This too shall pass. All my sorrows, they are not here to stay. All my joys tomorrow This too shall pass, source of all hopes and fears, promise throughout the years. This too shall pass.
We'll be back in just a moment with Abbey Hoffman on the LCC Radio 89.7 and LCC TV Grand River Studio Sessions.
It's the M89.7 highway, and this is how we roll. The Great Lakes State is rich in musical diversity. From the Motor City to the UP, from Grand Rapids to right here in Lansing's capital city.
You know I'm driving, baby, driving up and down the Michigan road. Oh yeah.
The High Five State is loaded with everything from folk, rock, blues, and well beyond. LCC Radio travels the roads of Michigan in search of rising talent. We select a Michigan musician and honor them by giving them a feature, known as the M89.7 Artist Spotlight. Each month, we select an artist, showcase their music, and give you an opportunity to learn a little bit more about them. Start by visiting our website at lcc.edu/radio. There you can find an article and a free downloadable track from this month's featured artist. It also includes an archive of past M89.7 artists. The M89.7 Artist Spotlight. Michigan music, Michigan talent. It's the M89.7 highway, and this is how we roll.
This is the Grand River Studio Sessions on LCC Radio 89.7 and LCC TV. In the studio with me, Abbey Hoffman. Hello.
Hello.
Abbey, you have such a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
And I know you've been playing, we've kind of watched you move around town and play a bunch of gigs, but you're playing solo. You've got a solo CD.
Yes.
And what's the name of the CD?
It's called This Too Shall Pass.
And then you're also playing with the Loves, the Lansing Unionized Vaudeville Spectacle.
You got it.
So
That's
which
a
came
mouthful.
first? It is a mouthful.
I moved to Lansing in 2011 after I graduated from college. My parents were originally from Michigan, but they moved to New York. I grew up there.
I was going to ask you, from New York City to Lansing, how did you get here?
Yeah, so my parents moved back to Lansing when I still had 2 years of college left. And so I decided to stick out my years of college at Queens College. And after college finished, I felt I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I thought, I'll just move home back to Lansing for a couple months, live with my family, save money, then move on to the next place. And almost 4 years later, I'm still here. So I first moved here, I didn't know anyone, and I did one solo show, but there were maybe 10 people there.
Is that difficult to do with like 10 people in a room?
I try to have the philosophy that I play because I enjoy it, whether there's just myself or one person or 1,000 people in the room. And so that makes it a little easier to just play the songs because I love them. So I did that one show and then didn't really do anything with music for a year. And I started volunteering at Reach Studio Art Center in 2012. And Gina D. Allen Rogers, who is the creative director of the Lansing Unionized Vaudeville Spectacle, she was working at Reach at the time. And so she introduced me to her husband, Dylan, and a couple months passed, and Dylan asked me to join the band. He knew I was a singer and a songwriter. And so I think joining the Loves, it really helped shape me as a musician because I was able to grow working with other musicians in the band and then also find out how my solo stuff was different, and I was able to develop as a singer in both a band and as a solo artist.
No, you wrote all the songs.
I did write all the songs on the CD.
And where did they come from?
A lot of the songs come from a place of hurt and pain. So I can thank my family for abandoning me in New York because
Abandonment's always good for a song.
Yeah, it's great. And either some of the songs, one of them, Watch, was about all my friends falling in love, and that feeling of I'm inspired to write by feelings that I had a comparative literature teacher who said everyone knows there's black and white. And what makes good art and interesting art is the gray. Mm-hmm. And so I started to explore the gray in my life and these areas of there's where I should be or where I want to be, and also where I am. Mm-hmm. And so the song Watch was where I am was I would watch all my friends go through these relationships and be heartbroken and come to me crying, and I would think, thank God I'm not in a relationship. I don't need any of that. And at the same time, I longed for it and wanted it. Mm-hmm. And so then I had my fair share of relationships and wrote songs about those too.
Those are always good for that too.
Nothing like breakup
right.
to inspire a song. And so, I've really just tried to get in touch with my emotions and my life experience.
Now, when we talk about life experience, when your family moved here, mm-hmm. it's like a tribe moving. Yes. Big family.
So I'm the 5th child out of 12.
Wow.
So my parents grew up in Grand Rapids and met at Creston High School. They're high school sweethearts.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, they're still in love too.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And so they had five kids in Michigan, moved to New York City. And so the 5 kids born in Michigan were raised in New York. Then they had 7 kids in New York and moved back to Michigan.
That's so astounding.
It's this kind of switch. And so originally when I came to Lansing, I thought, well, I'll just be here for a little while. Mm-hmm. But I really found something, when I was in New York City, there were certain things that I thought of as my family characteristics. Mm-hmm. And moving to Michigan, I realized some of the culture was Michigan culture, and
there's a difference between Michigan and New York, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so to find people who I guess grew up with culture more similar to mine, one of those is in, I guess, religious background. So I grew up Protestant Christian, and biblical themes and elements make its way into my music, because that's another area where I felt like growing up in the church, there was this right way of singing or the...
and even the church singing is a completely different thing than, say, the solo stuff. I mean, you can't really do that solo. A lot of that stuff, you need a crowd.
Right. And so that was something I found. I always thought, I had to sing the right thing or do the right thing. And a lot of my songs start to, again, explore... Where am I? Where is my faith? Not where someone says it should be, but just how can I document where it is at this point in my life? And that's part of the album, This Too Shall Pass. Mm-hmm. I have some very strong sentiments and, I guess, prayers that are ways of thinking that I recognize this is who I am now. This is in my early 20s. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to document that and put it on a CD, and recognize too, I probably won't always feel this way, but
that's true for someone so young to recognize that you're not always going to feel this way, that things are going to change over time.
Yeah,
it should be interesting. Now, where's the CD available?
The CD is available on Bandcamp. It's Abbey Hoffman, ABBEYHOFFMAN .bandcamp.com. And I actually decided to put it for free on Bandcamp. The albums are also, right now, the physical copy is available if you come to one of my shows, or if you go to Flat, Black, and Circular in East Lansing. They are stocking my CD.
Wonderful.
Yes. But I decided to give it away for free because I realized that as an artist, money is not always there. And I know that I consume things that are accessible. So,
well, we're going to hear more from you in just a couple of moments.
All right.
Abbey Hoffman on the Grand River Studio Sessions. This is LCC Radio 89.7 and LCC TV channels 15 and 31.
Hey, local musicians, our goal is to include as much music from our state of Michigan as we can. It's part of our local sound.
Hey, this is Carrie Lynch from the Carrie Lynch Band, and we're from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
From Ann Arbor, Michigan, my name is Mike Vile.
This is Matt Moore and Josh THO from Clare, Michigan.
At your community station, our focus is to promote you as an artist and give you the opportunity to get your music out there.
Hey, we're Bennett. We're from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Hi, this is Taylor.
This is Rob Clyde, and I'm from Lansing, Michigan.
We feature artists from the past and present, signed and unsigned.
This is Carrie McFerrin, and I'm from Kalamazoo, Michigan.
This is Wasal, and we're from Lansing, Michigan.
If you're interested in sending us your music or being part of our Grand River studio sessions, visit us online at lcc.edu/radio or call 517-483-1000 for your opportunity to shine.
This is Peter Madcat Root right here on LCC Radio, 89.7 HD1. This station supports local musicians like me.
This is LCC Radio 89.7 and LCC TV Grand River Studio Sessions. Once again, Abbey Hoffman.
It's been said that rules are meant for breaking, and I've always been yours for the taking. So reach out a hand and I'll give you 5. But watch what I say, might just tell you a lie as I look into your crystal eyes. I could spend a life. Time is wasted and we're only playing fools. I've been told to try again. If at first you don't succeed, it don't have to be the end. But should I press on when I've been there before? Short memory, all the past slips away as I look into your crystal eyes. I could spend a life. Time is wasting and we're only playing fools. I've been told to try again. If at first you don't succeed, it don't have to be the end. But should I press on when I've been there before? I've got a short memory, all the past slips away as I look into your crystal eyes. I could spend a life. Time is wasting and we're only playing. Time is wasting and we're only playing fools. We're only playing fools. We're only playing fools. We're only playing fools. That is Crystallize. And the next track I'm going to play for you is called Blessing in Disguise. And I'd like to tell you a story about last summer. Before I recorded my album, I actually got a brick thrown through my car window. And this was something that immediately I thought, this is terrible, but it was the thing that inspired me to record my album. And so sometimes the things that we think are terrible end up being the blessing in disguise. It's a gift, that which slows me down, that which brings me down. It's a gift, that which makes me cry, that which makes me wonder why. It's a blessing in disguise. Yes, I'm grateful for when things don't go my way, 'cause in the end it's not my will but yours be done. And if there's work that must be perfect through the pain, I only ask you'll hold my hand till I can run. It's a gift, that which slows me down, that which brings me down. It's a gift, that which makes me cry, that which makes me wonder why. It's a blessing in disguise. Yes, I'm grateful for when things don't go my way, 'cause in the end it's not my will but yours be done. And if there's work that must be perfect through the pain, I only ask you'll hold my hand till I can run. It's a gift, that which slows me down, that which slows me down. It's a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing in disguise. This next song is called Someday, and some of my songs take a while to write, and some of them kind of just go all out on the page in one day. And so this song is a prayer of sorts. Jesus, I'm more lost than I've ever been aware. And someone once told me that you could lend a hand. Well, that is quite the offer, but first there's just a few things you should know. I want to ask for help, but I'm afraid I won't like where you say to go. See, I've heard the lost proclaim that in you they are found, and I know you'll keep your promises to always stick around. But there's much I love and seek to your offense, friends whom I'll not delay to defend. So if the path to you means leaving them behind, I just don't know if I'm ready to make you mine. Post along this boulevard of me, 'cause drinks are still the fastest way to love. While it's not the best of kind, at least it's some. And something sure beats nothing sometimes. And right now I've got nothing. Well, that must be a lie, 'cause if it's true, don't know what I'm so afraid to lose. Ooh. Jesus, didn't you say whoever wants to save his life will lose it, and whoever loses his life for you and yours will save it? And that is something that always drives me crazy, 'cause dying is not something I want daily. See, I've heard the lost proclaim that in you they are found, and I know you'll keep your promises to always stick around. But there's much I love and seek to your offense, friends whom I'll not delay to defend. So if the path to you means leaving them behind, I just don't know if I'm ready to make you mine. Jesus, you're the truth, the life, the way. But some days I find it so hard to believe. So I wallow in the swamps of my own choices to rebel. And I pray you bring me back to you someday. Oh, I pray you bring me back to you someday. I pray you bring me back to you someday. Jesus, I'm more lost than I've ever been aware. That was Someday, and this next song is called Heartbeat. I wrote it about an ice storm here in Lansing that took down power lines and covered everything in a sheet of ice. I walked through it with a friend, and the experience was so powerful, it's one I'll never forget. We watched the earth freeze. Every single detail. We searched all afternoon for signs of life. Even the weeping willows stopped their crying. Our footprints cracked the creme brulee. If there had been a wind, it would have swung the evergreen chimes like chandeliers. But all was calm and quiet that day. Then we came upon a tiny tree right next to where the baseball diamond used to be. And this became our only hope as you pointed for me to look. Water trickling between the bark and ice. Clear skin reveals the blood beneath. If only we could find a heartbeat. That was Heartbeat, a song about an ice storm in Lansing. This next song is called The Wait, and this was one of those songs that was written over time. Time seems to play a huge factor in my songwriting. I take up the crossroads to follow you forward, but the weight I myself cannot bear. Simon dear, would you lend me a with my eyes fixed on the promised land. I forgot about the desert under my feet. And I need you right now, 'cause nothing seems to make any sense. Every song is starting to sound the same. Life feels like a test or a game, 'cause I'm failing to see, and I'm losing hope, and I'm wishing that I could believe in the dreams that I had before the wait. I take up singing just to pass the time, because I don't know how to live unless I'm occupied, and I'm all but engaged. Freedom paralyzing me. Forgive me, Lord, for all my demands and the fight that I will put up simply for an answer. Don't want to learn the lessons of the in-between. And I need you right now, 'cause nothing seems to make any sense. Every song is starting to sound the same. Life feels like a test or a game, 'cause I'm failing to see, and I'm losing hope, and I'm wishing that I could believe in the dreams that I had before the wait. Ooh, 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 ooh. Before the wait. Mama always told me nothing comes easy that's worth having at all. It's the means and not the end that'll take you by the hand and show who you really are. Well, I'm melting all my gold into a cap now, dancing well as high up in the clouds. I start to think he's never coming down now. All this time I've never been more wrong. And I need you right now. Oh, I need you right now. How I need you right now. Oh. Sit on the edge and watch them fall, watch them fall, watch them go, watch them tumble down the rocks below. And you know I'll hold you when you've had enough, when you drag yourself onto dry land, until you stop shaking, until you no longer spit out his name from your mouth. And I know the sun, at first so warm, will leave you dry and wanting more, and you'll forgive, and I know you'll forget once the waters have washed him away. And once again I'll watch you fall. I'm so glad it's not me. I'm so glad to be me. Oh Lord, when will it be me? 'Cause all my friends are falling in love. I sit on the edge and watch them fall. Watch them fall, watch them go. Watch them tumble down the rocks below. Merrily, 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 merrily. Merrily, 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 merrily. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Merrily, 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 merrily. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. That song was Watch. About that time in college that I was going through, seemed like everyone else had that special someone, and there was those mixed feelings of, I'm so happy that's not me, hearing them complain to me all the time, and also wondering when it would happen. This next song is called Good Dude, Bad Man, and well, sometimes you fall for someone who's not quite the best for you. He's a good dude, I like him a lot. I told my friends and mom about the good things he's got. He's smart and funny, talented, did I mention cute? My heart was pounding warnings, how I wish they'd get through. He's a good dude, but a bad, bad man. He's a good dude, but a bad, bad man. The way he's looking, baby, I'm just trying to understand. A man like that will eat his cake and I let him have it too. And then I come around crying saying I never knew. He's a good dude, but a bad, bad man. He's a bad man, but I can't say away. I didn't tell my mama what he whispered today. He says I'm sweet and sexy, got a fine ass too. But it don't mean a thing, 'cause I just heard him call you. He's a good dude, but a bad, bad man. Oh, he's a good dude, but a bad, bad man. The way he's looking, baby, you just gotta understand. A man like that will eat his cake and you let him have it too. So don't come around here crying saying you never knew. He's a good dude, but a bad, bad man. Oh, the way he's looking, baby, you just gotta understand. A man like that will eat his cake and you let him have it too. So don't go around and crying saying you never knew that he's a good dude, but a bad man. Always a good dude, but a bad man. Yeah, he's a good dude, but a bad, bad man. That was Good Dude, Bad Man, and this song is called Summer Abroad. I started writing this song when I was in Paris for the summer of 2010 with a language program studying French, but I'll tell you, I spoke more English than French there. But I was always pleasantly surprised when I was walking on the streets and someone asked me for directions thinking that I was Parisian. So I started writing this song about how it's only when I open my mouth that you can tell I don't belong here. And something didn't quite fit with the song, and I ended up finishing the last bridge when I was in Puerto Rico for a couple months. So this is Summer Abroad. I could learn to love it here. I could learn to love it here. I could learn to love it here. Oh, I could fool you for a while. I could blend in with the crowd. Wolf in a wool coat, trying not to speak. See, once I open my mouth, it's easy to tell that I don't belong here. Oh no, I don't belong. 'Cause I'm in but not of, here but not born of, resident but not native. Oh no, I don't belong in this place. Sick of trying to fake it, filled with too much fear to face it. Oh no. See, my time in this place is running out, and I wanna make every moment count. So if there's something you want, don't wait, the time is now, before the sun sets in this foreign town. 'Cause I'm in but not of, here but not born of, resident but not native. Oh no, I don't belong in this place. Sick of trying to fake it, filled with too much fear to face it. And I wonder, can I do some good? Oh, can I do some good while I'm still around, before they put me underground? Wanna know what I got before it's all gone. Wanna feel your body's work while you're still in my arms. See, my time in this place is running out, and I wanna make every moment count. So if there's something you want, don't wait, the time is now, before the sun sets in this foreign town. Well, days are longer here, but they still seem to fly, and each one passed is just a way to remind that the bliss of our youth is a ticking clock. We'll wind it one more time, 'cause I don't want it to stop. And the waves are rolling in, and the sun is going down. You're slipping away, I can see it now. So tell me your story and help me to sleep, 'cause the stories and memories are all I'll ever keep. Give me a story to tell. Give me a story to tell. Give me a story to tell.
Abbey Hoffman on the Grand River Studio Sessions from LCC Radio 89.7 and LCC TV.
Here at the LCC Aviation Maintenance Program, we prepare our students to qualify for an airframe and power plant license. This is a license that's good for a lifetime and qualifies a student to work on anything from a Piper Cub to a 747. Our program is a 24-month or less program that teaches you everything that you need to know to be successful in the aviation career field.
As a military veteran, the process was really easy. All of my experience in the military transferred over, so I was able to build off of that. LCC made it very simple for me to get started, and so far it's turned out to be the best choice that I've made. I enjoy coming to class and being able to share my experiences from the military with my classmates, as well as absorbing the experience that the instructors give us as well.
Remember, if you come here to Lansing Community College, you're going to get trained, get certified, and you'll get a job.
I'm in the studio with Abbey Hoffman. This is the Grand River Studio Sessions on LCC Radio 89.7 and LCC TV channels 15 and 31. Abby, you've just done an incredible set here. Now,
Thank you.
When we go around and see you around town, are we going to hear stuff from just the CD? Do you do covers at all?
I do covers.
Yeah?
Usually what I play depends on where I'm playing and the length of the set. And so if I have a couple hours to play at a bar, let's say, I will play more covers and I will, or in some cases, more originals. I'll pull out the obscure songs that either really old ones or new ones.
Were the songs for the CD specifically for the CD, or were they some of the songs that you've had over time, you just kind of collected them together?
This album, This Too Shall Pass, is songs that I wrote from late college until just last year, 2014. I wanted songs that would stand alone with just my voice and guitar, because I had put off recording for a long time, even though I was writing for years, because I thought I need to wait until I find the right musicians, people who can play my songs well. I need to decide what kind of style my music is, because it's still one of the hardest questions people ask is, what kind of music do you play? And I say, I don't know, because I'm inspired by all different musicians. And so this CD captures the songs as I've been playing them alone for the past 3-4 years. And I hope to work with other musicians. I've been playing with someone else now, giving him some of my songs to play on guitar. So I really do, when I come out with the second album, want it to be a collaborative
more of a band
work,
sort of work, right?
But I still have no idea what direction it could go.
That's kind of exciting, though, isn't it?
It is. It's
a kind of an adventure.
Yeah.
Now, as far as musicians in the Lansing area, we're lousy with great musicians.
Oh, yes.
We have a lot of incredible musicians around town.
And I have been so fortunate to be able to work with a lot of them. First of all, in the Lansing Unionized Vaudeville Spectacle.
Right. Which is like, what, 22 members or something like that?
We've shrunk a little.
Have
We've
you
taken
really?
down our numbers.
Yeah?
But, yeah. I think we're down to only 2 background vocalists, me and Iris Thompson. But Gina D and Dylan have bought a building in Riotown to turn into a theater, and this will be the Robin Theater.
We've been hearing about this.
Yeah.
We're kind of excited.
We hosted our CD release show there and our Christmas show with 10 Pound Fiddle last year. And so they'll be doing a lot more shows out of that, and that will really give us the opportunity to use theater and set design and kind of make the show a spectacle, what it is. And so that's actually a part of the band that I'm also interested in. I'm not officially a part of the creative team, but I've helped paint part of our sets and props that we use on stage. And I am a visual artist as well. Actually, my degree in college was in visual art painting.
Oh, okay.
And so it's been really great for me to be in Lansing and to see all the opportunities, especially...
Arts are huge in Lansing. Yes. We're so fortunate.
Yeah.
And we're surrounded by great art.
Riotown, I feel like, is really the place. I'm trying to move there. Don't tell anyone.
I think it's out now.
I recorded my album at Elm Street Recording with Ryan Wirt. And so the first studio album I was ever a part of was the Love's second album, Dream Machine. And we recorded with Ryan, and he did a great job. I was really comfortable working there, and so I went in one day and did the This Too Shall Pass album.
In one day?
In one day.
Wow.
I went in, I didn't play to a click track because that still terrifies me. And I
honestly don't know what a click track is. What does that mean?
It's you play in time, like a metronome.
Oh,
right?
okay.
So that way I could put the guitar down, and any other musician who wanted to play along could easily play to that time.
Okay.
And it makes layering and the recording process, you could record separate parts. So you could record the guitar to a click track and then do the vocal take as many times as you wanted to get it right.
Right.
Whereas I went into the studio and did a live studio recording and just played and sang at the same time, had about 3 mics hooked up. and
one
what
day
I got in one day.
That's amazing. Were you able to hear it at the end of that day?
I heard it, and we tweaked some parts of it. Some songs only had one take.
Now the art on the CD, is that you?
The art is a photograph I took of my car window after someone threw a brick through it last June.
Oh, right.
So that, that experience really, before that I was worried about money, and I thought I can only record when I have enough money. And I thought, what's enough money? There's never going to be enough money because there's always someone throws a brick through your car window, or you find out you need to get emergency dental surgery, or something that you didn't have planned for. And so I thought I can put it off, and I can put it off, or I can record with what I have now and put that out. And I've really benefited from that.
And that's where that song came from too. This Too Shall Pass.
This Too Shall Pass. That was written before the album came out, but when I was putting all the songs together and thought, what do these songs have in common, and what makes them sit as an album? That song title for me was already there. I said, this describes it.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Abbey Hoffman on the Grand River Studio Sessions on LCC Radio 89.7 and LCC TV channels 15 and 31.
LCC Radio is proud to present the award-winning Rootsman Bird and his show, The Natty Dreadlock Rock Show. Where Rootsman Bird will be uncaging the sounds of those Rasta beats, carried on the winds from Africa to the islands, salted, sun-dried, splashed with R&B and those Latin rhythms, grooving your ears, moving your tropical soul, lifting your Rasta spirit.
LCC Radio's collection of world music can also be heard anywhere with a free live 365 phone app. Visit lcc.edu/radio to download your free live app.
The Natty Dreadlock Rock Show, Sunday nights, 6 p.m. to 9 on LCC Radio 89.7 FM, your community station.
This is LCC Radio 89.7 and LCC TV, channels 15 and 31 in the Lansing and Okemos areas, and the Grand River Studio Sessions. Once again, Abbey Hoffman.
Blue sky, silver plains, sunshine is running through my veins. 1 times 2 times 3 times 4. Keep on flying, there'll be more. Rooftop, summertime, clouds roll, silver line. 5 times 6 times 7 times 8. Sun upon my body and sun upon my face. Birds fly, wind blows, I feel the breeze between my toes. 9 times 10 times 11 times 12. If only one could take these days and put them on a shelf. For a rainy day, for a stormy day, for a day when sun ain't bright. Then one could take it off the shelf and hold it through the night. 1 times 2 times 3 times 4. I'll look upon a good day and keep coming back for more. Ooh, ooh. silver flames. The sunshine is running through my veins. 1 times 2 times 3 times 4. I look upon a good day and keep coming back for more. I look upon a good day and keep coming back for more. That song is Good Times, and it's one of the first songs that I wrote that I thought, wow, that's a song. I can play that for people. I dedicate that one to my dad. And this next one is called Stuck. There's a little bit of Jesus stuck in my teeth, right in the back where I can't reach. People praising all around me, but I can't get in. They're singing about glory and His triumph over sin. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. See, I've had my morning coffee, but I can't wake up. And you know I only came so you could fill my cup. They're saying something about your blood and this here goblet of wine. If I forgive my brother's sin, then you forgive mine. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Sitting Sunday morning in the house of the Lord. Well, I can't remember when I've been so bored. I'd like to blame the church like I have nothing to give, just showing up to criticize your wife and kids. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. I don't want to be a pastor, but I love to preach. I pick apart the message, tell you how it's supposed to be. Sitting around this banquet table talking like I know it all. Well, pride is good to get me, 'cause it comes before the fall. Oh Lord, have mercy on, Lord, have mercy on, Lord, 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 have mercy on me.
The Grand River Studio Sessions are recorded live at LCC TV Studios located on the campus of Lansing Community College and presented by LCC Radio and TV. Program information can be found at lcc.edu/tv or at lcc.edu/radio.
Teachers today are finding new ways to instill old lessons, proving that greatness can be found in everyday places and that you don't need to be famous to be unforgettable.
Thank you, dear. Well, you're very supple, just like I was at your age. Back then, I was a sex expert. Used to call me the buttered biscuit. I know about birth control, too. So you can ask me anything, baby.
Bedsider.org has birth control information and a lot more. And it's...
Have you had sex in this car yet?